What's up, guys? This is Bull by the Fell-Handed. Before we get into this game, I'm going to mention I am doing a Q&A video. It will take place in a few weeks, and I am requesting questions. So if you have a query, send it to Bull by the Fell-Handed on Facebook, or you can send it to Xbox Live, or simply comment below. On to the business at hand. We have some guest footage from ByzantineFalcon. We haven't heard from this gentleman in a while, and he has been busy putting the Reds to the sword. We are on Fisherman's Bay Standard Battle. The Greens have taken the southern spawn, and the Reds have taken the northern spawn. And we are in none other than the Cromwell. If you are new to this tank, or new to the game period, this is literally what must be done with a Cromwell. Now you will notice we are utilizing the speed here of this vehicle and the massive maneuverability, and we are essentially just rolling the E-line. Not really sure what that E25 was doing there, but we are rolling the E-line, and that's what we're doing. We're here to light up targets. As you can see, we have a large contingent of friendlies at J2, K2, as well as in the spawn. Gonna leave that one alone. So right now, we're being useful to our team. Are we getting a lot of shots in right now? No, we're getting some, but it's important that we are a valuable part of the team. Now, as you can see here, this gentleman at F4 is starting to roll us. We don't even have to turn around to see what he's doing, because we are utilizing the tactical map in the bottom right hand corner. We are essentially falling back, and if you get in our current location, you are actually down a slope of a hill, so you cannot be shot from that particular location. Now, the downside of this is that they are putting enough heat on the middle that there was not really anything to stop them, just little old us. That's kind of why we fell back. Now, we got a lot of good assists right there off the gate, as well as some amazing sniping shots here. I mean, this RNG is being very generous, let's say that. We're also, we're pulling some really good shots here, and at the same time, wow, I can't believe that bounce. And at the same time, we're being useful to our team. Now, granted, of course, we are detected, so we need to keep that in mind. We're going to back down the hill, break contact, and then go back in, possibly in a different location, which is the medium tanker's way. And as you can see here, guys, the game in general is not going good for us. We've lost a number of friendlies to, mere 2 of the Reds. So we are really going to have to put in some work to make this happen. Now, essentially what we're doing is we're repositioning, because at this point we don't have a whole lot going on in the mid, and as you can see, we have a 1v1 type situation there at H1. That gentleman was destroyed, but it looks like we've got another on the map, and we are going to rush over here in an effort to save one of our own. Now, at this point, guys, when it's a situation like this, you really need to keep the greens alive. Now, granted, I say use the greens, but this is essentially using the greens, because if you help this gentleman survive, he, in the long run of the game, hopefully, will help you survive. So this is essentially using the greens to their full advantage. Now, it looks like these 2 gentlemen are just doing nothing but trading shots, so we're just going to kind of come in here and tip the scale. He immediately takes out the green. The Cromwell's fast, but it's not that fast. We did have to cover, I don't know, 900 meters, but you know what? All you can do is all you can do. Moving on. We have a gentleman right here. We're going to try to put some rounds on him. He is getting a little squirrely with us. We put one in him, and we're going to go ahead and finish him off. Kind of a very close encounter right there. And so now we're coming back up. We have a full health KV2 up here, and we don't want to get hit with that derp gun. We have to be very cautious. But at the same time, he needs to go, because he's going to come in here and he's going to do an enormous amount of damage if he manages to connect. It is iffy. So we're going to try to go in full speed, very fast, and maybe see if we can't roll this gentleman. And he fired that derp, and guys, it wasn't even close. He fired, and I feel bad for him. He missed his derp. And, you know, we understand and we know about what the reload is on the KV2 because, you know, here at Bulls Brigade we have KV Tuesdays. So I know that, Byzantine knows that, we all know this. So essentially it was down to the KV2's turret. Now granted, of course, if he was not tracked, he could have clutched it up, rotated the hull, rotated the turret. He could have maybe made some things happen. Now, things have evened up for us. Yes, we 1v1 that KV2, which was fantastic. But at the same time, you know, the team, it looks like, has kind of picked it up. So now it's 3v4. This is a doable situation for Cromwell. And you also have to understand, guys, that, you know, this tank has amazing speed, mobility, the armor's decent. It's essentially the 140 of the Tier 6 world, but there's only so much you can do. You don't really want to assume that, you know, you can pull down 4,000 or 5,000 in a Tier 6 tank. So, you know, you have to understand that, you know, it has its limitations, such as the Bat Chat game I posted yesterday. I had 5 rounds left and there was, I don't know, 5 or 6 enemies. So you have to realize that there's only so much you can do. Okay, so moving on. As you can see here, we have a gentleman on our cap. It's 3v3. We need to make something happen very, very quickly in order to salvage this game. We do have friendlies there at K2. We have 2 of the Reds on the cap at this point. We are going to search for the artillery, get him off the map. We come in a little too fast, make a clutch shot. The Cromie is not known for long-range clutch shots. Once you get close, yes, most tanks can go ahead and pull some decent clutch shots. We're just kind of spraying away at him. We end up connecting, and then boom, there he goes. So now it looks like the gentleman at K2 has managed to remove one of the heavies there. We also have another guy just kind of creeping up at G7. And he is probably the one that put in the most work, considering he would be higher and have the best shots. And that's fine. It's all about position in this game, guys. And that's kind of what you have to do. You have to keep your head on a swivel, and you have to always be working the angles, which is exactly what ByzantineFalcon is doing here. He is giving the Reds the business, if you catch my drift. Now, it's 1v3. The tables have totally turned. This game has been 180-degree turnaround. I'm very, very in love with this game. Just textbook Cromwell action. Cannot say enough good things about this game. It was fantastic. We made some good money. We made some good change. We did fantastic damage. Good assist. We didn't block any. I would have liked to see some things blocked. I'd like to see some damage blocked. But you know what, guys? In a medium tank, you're never guaranteed to block damage, even a heavy. So just keep that in mind. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Check out Bulldog the Fell-Handed on Facebook. We will see you guys next time. And remember to send those questions in to the above locations. See you guys next time. Zozo says hi.